Hey Biscuits, so I want to admit that when I came out on the channel as non-binary, I was being selfish. And what I mean is that, well, of course it's understandable and perhaps reasonable that my identity changed to non-binary and that I needed to align the channel with my new identity. But the thing that was the most selfish was that I changed the whole niche of the channel from trans themed to simply being me. I was the niche. I am the niche now, and I don't want that to be the case. And actually, it's a bit complicated because I was trying to find a niche before I came out as non-binary on the channel, and I had found a niche the day before I decided that I would come out on the channel. I found a niche that was like mental health for queers and friends, and I thought that would be a great niche for me because I have been in the psychiatric system. I have a diagnosis, and I can maybe talk on that. But then I realized the day after, oh my god, I'm not a therapist. I should probably not do this because if I do this, then I will be putting out information out there that I don't know anything about. Because I'm not a trained therapist. I don't know how to recover from mental illnesses and stuff like that, and I can't really speak on that too much, except for my own experience, of course, which also is something, but it isn't enough, I think, for that kind of niche. So that's why I was like, I couldn't think of anything else, and so I just put like just being me as kind of the tagline of the channel, and that's like literally saying, okay, I'm the niche. It's just like me. You're just watching me being a niche, and honestly, that was selfish because because before the niche was trans themed content, like the trans niche, and I realized that a lot of you, and myself included, I also, especially when I was identifying as a trans woman, but still now, I am consuming quite a bit of trans content out there, especially in the VTuber space. So I realized that a lot of you may have been wanting to watch and subscribe for the reason, at least partly for the reason that I was doing trans themed content, and maybe even entirely for that reason. But so then when I changed it to like just being me, that was selfish, and I do realize that, and I actually even realized that while I did it. But I did it anyway because I didn't know what else to do. I wanted to come out as non-binary, and I didn't know which niche I should choose. So I chose myself as the niche because it was the only thing that was left was me as the niche. But I actually really want to make content that not just I want to make, but I also want to make content that you want to watch. That's very important for me as well, because if I don't make content that you want to watch on the channel, then I'm just being, selfish. I'm just saying, okay, this is just me being me, and you can watch or you cannot watch. I'm now putting this video out as a way for me to say that I realized it was selfish, and then I want to say that I am really, 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 really curious and interested to know what all of you would want to watch as the niche on the channel, because VTubing has kind of evolved, as far as I'm concerned, from being a niche to being a medium. So that means that there are many VTubers out there who like have niches in different areas, and I would love to be having a niche as well. Because, well, first of all, I feel like it would be selfish of me to say, okay, I'm just the niche myself, and I would love to make content that you want to watch, and not just I want to make. Of course, it's like a balance, if I only make content that you want to watch and that I actually don't even want to make myself, I would probably burn out pretty quickly. But if I make content that you want to watch and I want to make, then it can be like a good match, and I can like continue making content on the channel for hopefully a very long time. Yesterday we actually opened up a suggestions channel on the Discord. So on the Discord, that's like a channel for suggestions where you can, in a forum post, suggest all the niches you would like me to make content around. But for the sake of convenience, I also want to make this very easy for you to suggest niches. So that means that if you have any suggestions for niches. You don't need to go to the Discord first, unless you want to, of course, but you can also just suggest them right down in the comments. I'll be reading all of them, I'll be hiding them, and I'll be gathering them on a document that we can maybe go through together on a stream perhaps. So potentially if we do get a lot of niche suggestions, we'll be changing the bucket list stream that I came up with myself in my own head because I thought it was fun, but I don't even know if any one of you, or like how many of you, would like to watch that kind of stream as well. So maybe we'll be changing that to a niche exploration or discussion stream where we can explore the different niches we have for options, and we can discuss which one we would like to choose the most for me to do content around on the channel. Yeah, and you know, I do realize that many of you probably subscribed back when I was doing the trains niche content, you know, and I would love to do that niche again. I'm just very confused about my own gender and I'm very confused about my pronouns. I'm confused about myself in general. But if you have any ideas for like types of trans niche content that I could do that would actually work for where I am in my own life and with my own gender journey right now, then feel so much free to leave that those suggestions as well, and I'll of course take that very much into consideration, because I know that many of you are subscribed back when I did subscribe back when I did trans niche content. So yeah, it's a bit of a mess right now. You know, first of all, I think I'm a bit of a mess, honestly. I'm a bit of a mess these days. Also, you may have noticed on my streams I've been a bit chaotic. So I'm a bit of a mess these days, but I just really want to make content that that you would enjoy to watch. You know, that's kind of maybe the most important thing. And then the second most important thing is it's fun for me to make. And then once the balance between those things are in place, then it kind of works out, at least to the best that it can. I don't know. So I'm gonna end the video here. Please, if you have any suggestions for niches I could choose that you would want to watch content around on the channel, please leave them down in the comments or on the suggestions channel in our Discord server. The Discord server's link is in my links on the description of this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hope we can find a good way forward, and hope we can find a niche that works for as many of us as possible. And with that, I say bye, and we'll maybe change the stream for on Saturday to a niche exploration stream. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.